Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona in rose gold with the Oysterflex bracelet and a ceramic bezel, reference 126515LN. It has a black diamond dial. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch, then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with just a little bit of the history. Now, the Daytona came out in the early 1960s, and since then it's gone on to become probably Rolex's most famous or iconic sports collection line. And why I say that is because, well, they make the most number or variations of the Daytona. They also it's also priced the highest of all their sports line, and it's also their most complicated, and in my opinion it's also the best looking. So with that said, they make many variations. This is one of them. I'm not going to go through all the history because there's a massive Daytona history, but let's just say where this one lands in the lineup of other similar Daytonas is that it's on a Oysterflex or rubber strap. As you can see, they only put the rubber strap on precious metal Daytonas, so it's either going to be in white gold, rose gold, or yellow gold, not in platinum, at least not as of yet, but those three precious materials they do it in. So yeah, that's what you have. All right, and this is the new reference 126515. I'll tell you sort of the differences when I get into the nitty gritty of this watch. All right, and the 126515 model came out in 2022 or 23, I forgot, one of those two. And so yeah, it is the latest generation right now. Okay, let's go ahead and start talking about this watch, starting with the case. The case is 40 millimeters. That's the longest distance across. The bezel from, let's say, 8 to 4, and the Daytona has actually always been 40 millimeters. It's not going to change. I doubt it'll go to 41 or 39. It's going to stay here right at comfortable 40, and for 99% of the people, that is a perfectly good size. And the lug to lug width, which is actually the more important width. Lug to lug means the top of the lug. The lug is the thing that connects the bracelet to the case. The very top of it, so basically the longest distance that you can possibly go across the watch, except for diagonal, I guess. From lug to lug, going up and down, 12 to 6, that is around 47.5 millimeters. Now, for those who don't know, around 52 maybe is considered a large watch. This at 47 is considered actually not a very large watch, and Rolex does it on purpose because they want part of the bracelet to show up on your wrist, and they do so by having the case not being so big. Okay, anyhow, it's in rose gold. It has a nice thickness, not too thick, around 12 millimeters or so, and so yeah, I think it's and I forgot to mention, it has this oyster case, which means that the case is not blocky. It is very streamlined. Okay, so I like that. I think it looks pretty nice. All right, anyways, I told you it has a diameter or a thickness of 12 millimeters, which, considering, by the way, this is a chronograph, that's actually quite little, because if you consider like a Datejust is actually around the same thing. So 12 millimeters, and it has to look proportional, so that's a nice size. All right, let's move on here to the bezel. Now, the bezel has changed from the previous generation. It's a black ceramic bezel. Before, it was also black ceramic bezel, except that before, on the previous generation, which was around for 10 years, approximately mid-2000s till 22, it was a all ceramic bezel. That means the entire bezel was ceramic. Now, just the insert is ceramic, and the piece that holds the bezel is in the material that the rest of the watch is in. In this case, it's rose gold. Okay, with that said, it makes the watch look a bit more streamlined and vintage, if you ask me, and it looks a little bit better. Now, next thing is the dial is a black diamond dial. Now, Rolex only makes the diamond dial in the rose gold with this variation. They don't make any other variation. So if you like diamonds on the dial, it adds a level of luxuriousness, in my opinion. And they did a really nice job on this one as opposed to their previous generations. On the old generations, they would do a black diamond dial, but they would do the subdial also black, which I don't think gave enough contrast. and it kind of made the dials look lost. And now they did this dial with a Sundust dial. So it has a black dial contrasted with a sub dials that are Sundust, which match the rest of the case and really makes the watch have some character and contrast to it, and add to that the luxuriousness of the diamonds. I really think this dial stands out, and it's a little bit different from the previous generation in that the sub dials here they're the same size diameter wise, but the track that goes around it is a little bit thinner, and it makes the watch just look, as I said, a little bit more vintage and a little bit more streamlined than the previous generation. Okay, now let's move on to the strap. The strap is a rubber strap, and that strap is actually over molded, so that underneath this rubber strap is two flexible curved metal blades, and they help the watch to keep the shape. And then they put rubber to make it comfortable. But then on top of that, they have another thing, which is their patented design, which allows for the air to escape that is between your wrist and the watch, so that you never get too hot wearing this watch. So, and it also allows the watch to sit up a little bit and just sit a little bit more comfortably. It's a very nice way to make the strap. In fact, I would say that Rolex probably has the best rubber strap of any brand, even better than Richard Mille or AP or Patek. And that's no surprise, Rolex is the top brand. Now the buckle also is really nice in that it is it has a it's not, before it was a simple comfort extension. Now it has a glide lock and allows you to really change the size of the watch very easily, and you don't need any tools. Before, you can only change it by 5 millimeters. Now you can change it by like 15 or something. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the movement. The movement is also upgraded from the previous generation. It's a 41-31 movement, 72-hour power reserve. Okay, time to try this watch on my wrist. Now, I'm a big fan of the Rolex Daytona. I think it's the best Rolex sports watch that there is, and they make tons of variations of it. They do a great job on it. And this one in particular, if you like rose gold, which I think is a great color, then you can get this one with diamonds, or you can get it in black, or you can Sundust. But if you want to get something very luxurious while keeping it kind of sporty too, it's just does a great job this way in this configuration. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. And if you'd like to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.